Welcome to the final takeaway. We're going podcast style and taking a bit of a relaxed mode today. Without any further hesitation, let's get into it. So, Trinidadian talk show Crime Watch host Ian Alleyne got a rude awakening days ago while he was visiting a small, closely knit Amerindian village in Kartabo, Cuyuni, Mazaruni, in Guyana. Alleyne was kicked out following a tense standoff with villagers. You could literally hear villagers demanding that he leaves immediately. Please leave, villagers shouted as he grilled the Win Party leader Azruddin Mohamed with question after question as to whether he's fit to run for presidential office. As the reporter took the walk of shame to the boat waiting to transport him back to Georgetown or wherever his next stop was, he described the villagers as, quote, thugs and called them hostile.
That's it. Go back and no standoff. I'm not going to come quite Guyana. I mean, the behavior is like, what kind of thing is this? It's thugs.
He also accused Mohamed of luring him into the village and encouraging his supporters' behavior. That's kind of a major accusation, wouldn't you say? After you watch and you listen to the video, you let me know if you think Mohamed encouraged his supporters to lose respect for Ian Alleyne. Anyway, there are two main reasons why the Trinidadian reporter was unceremoniously kicked out of Kartabo. Number one, apparently, he did not seek permission from the village leadership to visit the community. And number two, the villagers, who are staunch Mohammed supporters, felt the reporter ambushed Mohamed with question after question about the US sanctions and the Lamborghini scandal and how these scandals impact his run for the presidency. You'll also hear from the Win Party campaign manager Odessa Primus, who felt that the reporter ambushed Mohamed and was biased in his line of questioning while interviewing the presidential candidate. But Vice President Bharrat Jagdeo, well, he found the situation hilarious. And you have to hand it to the guy. He does have a sense of humor, even when discussing important and serious matter of state. You'll hear from Jagdeo, you'll hear what he said, so stick around for that as well. Now let's get to it. So the reporter, Ian Alleyne, recently traveled to Guyana, and somehow he found himself in Kartabo in the Essequibo region. Whether he ended up there coincidentally or by design, he met up with Guyana's newest presidential candidate, Azruddin Mohamed. Mohamed, the leader of the We Invest in Nationhood Win Party, was at the time visiting Kartabo to engage with the villagers as part of his ongoing political campaign. It was then that Alleyne pounced on Mohamed and began interviewing him on his run for office. Everything was going fine until he ambushed Mohamed with a series of questions about the sanctions placed on him and his businesses by OFAC. Let's listen.
Let's talk about sanctions, scandal, and corruption. The U.S. Treasury claims you defrauded the Guyana government and by extension the taxpayers over $50 million through undeclared gold exports. Do you deny these allegations, sir?
Sorry, I don't know about that. I know I'm one of the largest taxpayers in this country.
Can I repeat it for you? The U.S. Treasury claims, the U.S. Treasury, not the government of Guyana, the U.S. Treasury, United States government claims, they claim, not Irfan, not whoever, not Bharrat, not whoever is in power here. The U.S. Treasury claimed you defrauded the Guyana government by extension and taxpayers over $50 million through undeclared gold export. Do you deny these allegations?
I don't know of that. I know all the gold was declared in the United States of America.
But why is the U.S. making that kind of claim? Why I won't say accusation, claim, because they have all their documents and whatnot.
The Office of Foreign Assets and Control, OFAC, is an agency that falls under the U.S. Department of Treasury. In June 2024, OFAC announced restrictions and sanctions were placed on Azruddin, his father, and May Thomas. Thomas, if you remember, was or still is a member of the People's Progressive Party government. The Mohammeds were sanctioned for alleged drug trafficking, gold smuggling, money laundering, tax evasion, etc., etc., etc. Mohamed continues to insist that these are all allegations which he vehemently denies. As you may know, these are criminal allegations, and there is a presumption of innocence until proven guilty in a court of law. Anyways, Mohamed's supporters eventually had enough and commanded the reporter to leave the village. Let's listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Excuse? You didn't ask us here in this village permission to come here. This Mr. Mohammed asked and it was granted by the residents. So please don't question him.
Business interests versus national. Will you commit you placing your business
please leave. Please leave.
Racing and Hadith's world into a blind trust or diverse entirely if elected president? Tell me. If elected president, what you going to do with all these companies?
Yes, of course.
We are live, sir. We are live. We are live. The entire nation, the world is seeing this, sir. I know. Okay, I understand and I respect that. Maybe I should have come to you.
But you didn't ask us permission, sir. Please.
I can't. I came from far.
We're a religious village here, and please.
I understand. Many citizens.
Leave.
So we are going again. Will you publicly declare your assets and taxes for the past 10 years?
Yes.
Kartabo is a religious Amerindian village, and you can only visit by invitation or permission. Who knew that? If you live in Guyana, do you know that you need permission to visit Kartabo? Wow, the more you live, the more you learn. Anyway, apparently, the reporter was neither invited nor granted permission by the residents, and so they read him the riot act. Throughout the ordeal, Mohamed displayed patience and maintained his composure. Now let's hear how Mohamed's campaign manager, Odessa Primus, felt about Ian Alleyne's approach to interviewing the party leader, and then you'll hear Ian Alleyne's response.
I have noticed you don't have any sizable support from Afro-Indo-Guyanese. Your backing seems to be broad rather than sincere. Are you buying your support?
Residents. No, man, this is not. You stop and talk to the president. No, Anthony, listen to me. This man stop and talk to the president. You can't tell nobody control nobody, because nobody can control you. Listen to me. You spoke to the president. You drive on the broke up road and come in this place. You don't ask the president about the road. Yeah, he's past this man, brother. You understand me? Or you could ask a man, what make you think you could run any country? Sir, but sir, we have people who have nobody. You know what? It's not any question. It's not a question. As it is the structure. You don't do this to the president. I want to say, yeah, you're fair to everybody, but you can't ask the man anything. Yeah, he's past the man. He's past the man.
We got a lot of problems, a lot of struggles the people of this country are facing. I really would like you to travel around.
Right. But you have residence right. Yeah, but let me tell you something. If in the event that I should accompany you to different areas, I hope I wouldn't be encountering this level of hostility. I believe that you encourage them because
We want him. Nobody take time off here and you come in and disturb this village.
You're not disturbing. You're here to Sure, I'll call you. Thanks again. You all have a very nice afternoon, ma'am. Have a very nice afternoon.
Moving on to Vice President Jagdeo, as I've said, he was amused by what happened. He alleges that Mohamed allowed his supporters to kick the reporter out of the village. Let's listen.
The media here throwing back. All the time they throw back here. He gets no question. And incoherent. Every time the guy asks him a question, and look at little snippets of the Alleyne thing, he's whispering. And then when he couldn't handle the question, he called his people to run off the reporter, to harass the people. And Primus came up and said, how could you ask him this question? You know, the Primus showed up there bullying the man. Yeah, that's right. He has handled as bully. You can't ask him. He surrounded himself with, she was worried. Still, it's how you think we could do that? Even Irfan Ali staff can't do that around him. They wouldn't, you can't ask the president that. How could you ask the man that hard question? That's what, something like that. She was saying, you can ask the man that question. Reporters can ask anybody anything if they want. He could choose not to answer. It's too hard a question for him.
But back to Ian Alleyne, the Trinidadian reporter. Perhaps he genuinely did not know he needed the blessings of the villagers to enter their domain. After all, he's a foreigner from Trinidad and Tobago. Maybe they do things differently there. Every country has its own unique culture. He berated the villagers, labeling them as hostile and as thugs. And this was done during his live broadcast from the village. You tell me how you see this. Let me know what you think. Perhaps you see this entire situation differently. That will be okay. That's okay. You can check out the videos linked in this video or on our channel page to learn more about the US sanctions that were placed on the Mohammeds and the government's reaction to the sanctions and their reaction to Mohammed running for the office of the president. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you gave it a thumbs down, hey, that's okay too. We can't always agree on the same thing all of the time, and dissent is welcome. So let us know what you think in the comment section. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you in the next video.